Hi, I'm Philip Nelson for Geek Beat TV. Today we're going to teach you how you can be a rock star with an iPad or iPhone, an iRig, and an electric or acoustic guitar. So we have the iRig, which is actually an interface for your electric guitar to the iPad or iPhone. You plug the black cable that comes out of the iRig into your headphone jack, plug some headphones into their headphone jack, and your guitar into the bottom, and you're ready to play. So let's go into AmpliTube. AmpliTube is the software that models amplifiers, it models effects pedals, and allows you to really sound like a rock star. So when we come into the software, one of the things that's really handy for especially people that are beginning to play guitar, it's got a built-in tuner. So we can turn on the tuner and make sure our guitar's in tune. So E sounds good, D sounds good, A. So we have a tuner, we have a metronome so that if you're trying to learn to play to a certain beat, you can turn that on. But let's take a look at the really cool stuff. So if we go into amps, there's different types of amps that you can select from a clean amp, crunchy amp, lead amp, and metal, and even a bass amp. So let's take a listen to just the lead amp. So you can see that it has a little bit of a distortion sound. So if we scroll across the interface, we can make adjustments from volume to reverb to presence to gain. So if we want more or less of a distorted sound, we can adjust that. We can also change the type of microphone that the amp is using. So if we click on the mic, we can adjust the style of microphone. What type of cabinet is the amp using? So is it 4 12-inch speakers, A or B? Is it one giant 15? And you'll see that as we change it, you can actually hear a different sound. So in addition to the amplifiers, we can actually throw in some effects pedals. So if we go to the top of the AmpliTube application, we can select different types of pedals. What's cool about this app is it retails for $19.95 and replaces actually hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of equipment. If you're buying a lot of pedals and amps and mics, it allows you to get some really cool sounds. So if we look at some of the pedals that are an option, I'm just going to play some interesting things so that you can hear the sounds of the different pedals. But we have 3 different slots where we can have pedals. So you can have a delay, an overdrive or chorus, and then a noise filter. But I'm just gonna, for the purpose of this demo, I'm just gonna play one at a time. So if we turn on a delay, so here's before. It's very subtle. You hear that delay? All right. So you can just keep yourself busy for hours just by playing with effects. But let's turn on a little overdrive so we can do some distortion. So here we go. This is what it sounds like without distortion. And with the overdrive. So you see it adds a really cool rock and roll sound to your music. Now, a cool pedal that I really like to use because I play acoustic guitar a lot is a chorus. So I'm going to play a little song and let you hear the difference and how much of a difference a chorus can make. So here's a song without chorus. Okay, now here, listen to it with. So you see you can have some really cool sounds, you can stack your pedals, and you can also, if you go down to presets, you can save your favorites. So if there's a sound you really like, an amp combo, a mic combo, a couple of different pedals that you like to use a lot, just save it as a preset. AmpliTube also comes with factory presets. So we can select trim blackface, which I'm assuming is like an old blackface Fender amp, and it'll give us a little tremolo. So you can really do some really nice effects. Some other features of AmpliTube, in addition to the amp, the effects pedals, is there is a feature to do recording directly here within the application. What I love is it looks like an old cassette deck. So as we start recording, you can record, you know, tracks. You can do multi-track recording with an upgrade. But it is a really, really cool app. So if we click Master, these are features that are enabled if you buy the multi-track recorder. So you'll get reverb, equalizer, and compressor. So AmpliTube is a pretty amazing app, and there are a lot of famous rockers that are using this software to record ideas on the road. I have never personally used it live in a gig, but I'm really excited about taking my iPad and the iRig and seeing what we can do at a live show. Now you may be wondering, what is this magical device that's holding my iPad to the mic stand as I play? It's actually another product called the iKlip. It's actually a really cool device that holds your iPad. You can adjust the angle, but what's cool about the design is it actually breaks apart when you put it on the mic stand, so you don't have to take your boom off the mic. It just clips on and then you screw it on. But the iKlip is, I would say, a must-have device for anybody using an iPad in live gigs. So what we have here, we have the iRig, which retails for $39.95. It allows you to get your guitar into the iPad or iPhone. We've got the iKlip, which holds your iPad to your mic stand, which retails for $39.95. And the software we're using is called AmpliTube 2. It retails for $19.95, but there is a free version available. So if you want to play around with it, try a few pedals and a few amps, and then upgrade, you can do that. If you'd like to check out more reviews, go to youtube.com/GeekBeatTV. I'm Philip Nelson. Check me out on Twitter @PhilipNelson with 1 L. And I hope to see you live on stage jamming really soon.